Picture two people, both 90 years old, sitting across from each other in the same room. One is telling a story, eyes bright, recalling names and dates and little details from 50 years ago, cracking jokes, completely engaged. The other sits quietly, struggling to follow the conversation, the words and memories just out of reach. Same age, same generation, two completely different minds. So what makes the difference between them? For a long time, people assumed it was simply luck or good genes, but the research tells a different and far more hopeful story. The people who stay mentally sharp into their 90s tend to share a set of daily habits, ordinary things they do, day after day, year after year, that protect and nourish the brain. And the wonderful news is, these habits are available to every one of us, at any age. Today, I'll share all 8. A quick word about me first. I'm not a doctor, and I'd never pretend to be one. I'm simply someone who has spent years now studying how people stay sharp and well as they age, reading the research, and bringing you what actually holds up. And if you find that valuable, do me a quick favor in a moment, tap the like button. It genuinely helps these videos reach more people who want to keep their minds strong. Now, here are the 8 habits. Habit 1, and it may be the most powerful of all, they stay socially connected. People who keep their minds sharp are almost never isolated. They have regular conversations, they stay involved with family and friends, they belong to groups. And here's why it matters so much. Conversation is a full workout for the brain. It lights up memory, attention, and language all at once. The lesson: protect your friendships and your social life as fiercely as you'd protect your physical health, because for your brain, they're one and the same. Habit 2, they never stop learning. Sharp older minds are curious minds. They take up new hobbies, read, do puzzles, learn an instrument, study a subject, try new things that are a little bit hard. The key word is new, because the brain grows when it's challenged by something unfamiliar, not when it coasts on routine. The lesson: keep learning something new, deliberately. For the rest of your life, your brain thrives on the challenge. Habit 3, they keep their bodies moving. Here's a truth that surprises people. What's good for your heart is good for your brain. Physical activity pumps blood and oxygen to the brain and is linked again and again with sharper thinking in later life. People who stay mentally sharp tend to keep moving, walking, gardening, staying active. The lesson: move your body most days, because you're not just exercising your legs, you're feeding your mind. Habit 4, they protect their sleep. While you sleep deeply, your brain does essential housekeeping, filing away memories and clearing out waste. Sharp, older people tend to take their sleep seriously, keeping regular hours and good sleep habits. The lesson: treat a good night's sleep as brain maintenance, because that's exactly what it is. Now, if these are resonating with you, this is the moment. Go ahead and tap that like button, and let me give you the next 4. Habit 5, they eat in a way that feeds the brain. The mentally sharp tend to eat plenty of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, and fish. The kind of plant-rich, whole food eating linked with better brain health, while going easy on processed foods and sugar. The lesson: fill your plate with colorful whole foods and fish. Your brain is built and fueled by what you eat. Habit 6, they live with purpose. People who stay sharp almost always have a reason to get up in the morning, a role, a passion, people who depend on them, something that gives their days meaning. Purpose keeps the mind engaged and the spirit alive. The lesson: never retire from having a purpose. Find what gives your life meaning and keep it close. Habit 7, they manage stress and keep a positive outlook. Chronic stress is hard on the brain over time, and sharp older people tend to have ways of staying calm and keeping perspective, and they tend to hold a hopeful view of aging itself. The lesson: build small habits of calm into your days, and refuse the belief that decline is inevitable, because your outlook shapes your brain more than you'd think. And habit 8, the one most people completely overlook, they take care of their hearing, their vision, and their blood pressure. Here's the surprising connection: untreated hearing loss, poor vision, and uncontrolled blood pressure are all linked with faster decline in the mind, because the brain depends on rich input and a healthy blood supply. Sharp older people keep up with their eye and hearing checks and manage their blood pressure with their doctor. The lesson: protect your senses and your blood pressure, because protecting them protects your brain. So there are the 8 habits of people who stay sharp into their 90s. Stay socially connected. Never stop learning. Keep moving. Protect your sleep. Eat to feed your brain. Live with purpose. Manage stress and stay positive. And care for your hearing, vision, and blood pressure. Look back over that list and notice not one of them is about luck or genes. Every single one is a choice, a habit, something you can begin today. And here's the truth that ties them all together, and that I most want you to carry away. Your brain is not a fixed thing, doomed only to decline. It's more like a garden. It responds to how you tend it, right into your 90s and beyond. The people with the sharpest minds aren't the luckiest. They're the ones who, knowingly or not, tended their gardens well. And now you know exactly how to tend yours. Now I'd love to hear from you. Of these 8 habits, which one are you strongest at, and which one will you start working on this week? Tell me in the comments, because naming it makes it real, and your answer might inspire someone else to start tending their garden too. One honest note before we close. This video is for general education and isn't personal medical advice. If you have real concerns about your memory or thinking, please don't carry them alone. Talk with your doctor, who can properly evaluate you, because some causes of memory trouble are very treatable. A sharp, vibrant mind in your 90s isn't a matter of luck. It's the quiet reward of good habits, repeated faithfully over the years. Start today, tend your garden well, and give your future self the gift of a mind that stays bright. I'll see you in the next video.